If you're on Twitch and you need something to waste your time on, then I have a solution. Other than watching me, of course, you have what's known as SaltyBet. SaltyBet launched back on July 3rd of 2013 and is set up specifically for entertainment purposes exclusively. So essentially you have salt or money, it's fictional, that you use to bet on whomever you think will win the match. The matches themselves are AI-controlled matches featuring characters from pop culture, such as anime, video games, and even internet lore, and there's many more where that came from. SaltyBet runs using m.u.g.e.n, which is a freeware fighting game engine. There you can import characters, and they have a whole bunch of different creators, especially like m.u.g.e.n edits, who were pretty popular in that respect because they have characters that are just very low frame counts and it's kind of funny. But they've also been known to scam, and by scam I mean they generally break and scam the match by not being able to get hit, or they just abuse the timer. But besides that, we can get into the basics of SaltyBet. SaltyBet has 3 modes, which include 100 matchmaking rounds, a 16 character tournament, and 25 exhibition matches. Within the 100 matchmaking rounds, there are random matches that take place in their given tier, which I should point out, there are a couple of different tiers. X tier being the highest and usually containing the most broken characters, whether they have super damage, unusually high HP, and so on. S tier is below X with some potential to hold some X tier fighters. Usually these have the same attributes but with slightly reduced results. A tier is a regular fighter with a heightened sense of skill but containing some one-hit knockout moves and some increased health. B tier is very bare bones, regular fighter tier, and it contains some characters that are either demotes from A tier or they're promotes from P tier, which P tier of course being the lowest tier possible, and the P tier stands for potato tier because it's a fighter that just struggles to win any matches and has like really low health, and they do like next to nothing damage. Now when placing bets, it's actually pretty simple. Down at the bottom it'll have how much you can put in. You can either all in, which is all of your money, or you can take certain percentages and then add that into the box. And then you choose which team you think will win, either the red team or the blue team. Typically the time to bet is around 30 seconds. It says 45, but it's actually like 30 because it just moves pretty quick. But that's the time that you have to bet on who you think is going to win. And after all is said and done, you'll see all of the bets populate on the left-hand side of the screen. So as you can see here, more people bet that blue team would win rather than the red team. But sometimes you can always get that upset bet, because upset life is easy life. SaltyBet is also known to have a pretty good lineup of songs. They have a pre-made playlist, and it pretty much includes things from the anime soundtracks that you might remember, also just music from times past, and even, of course, video game music. Even like this one here from this old school game. But there's more to the tale of SaltyBet, but when you're busy and need something in the background, I would definitely recommend checking out one of the best streams known to man. Besides mine, but I mean, you can just watch SaltyBet. It's actually really good. It's a lot of fun. So I would try that out. There's always a lot of crazy stuff happening on here anyways. But that's the little video that I do have about SaltyBet. But if you want, feel free to follow them here on Twitch, and also feel free to follow me when I do go live. Typically weekends are best, but I'm always open to suggestions. But until then, I'll see you guys later.